Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Eagle Field on the campus of Benjamin Franklin Middle School right here in Rocky Mount, Virginia for more Battle of the Bases 2025. The Lady Eagles just now getting introduced out on the field. They will host the Midlothian Trojans down next to Richmond, Virginia. A lot of good softball been played here this weekend. Yesterday, if you missed it, you can go back and pick it up on Facebook or YouTube. Couple of good big wins there for the Lady Eagles. Comeback wins and reaching back and doing a good job of livening up those bats. We're having the introduction out there. Looks like they may be going to get this one started here just shortly. We're pretty much on time, which is unusual. There's only one more game after this and still running on time. Anytime you get a tournament like this and can keep it on time, that's an accomplishment in itself. Coach Forbes and Dalton and all the other coaches and Boosters Club today they've really worked hard yesterday and today to bring this effort to you. If you didn't get a chance to get out, you still got time. You can get 2 games in if you just run down the road here to the middle school. I'm sure they would welcome you. If you can't, just rear back and watch this one on your TV and enjoy the game. I'm sure it'll be a good one. These Lady Eagles bats come alive last night. Had 2 home runs in one game and one in another. A lot of good base hits. A lot of good manufacturing runs to try to get against the first game. Had to do some bunting and running and stealing and all sorts of good stuff. A lot of good baseball played here, softball actually. Beautiful day for it. Couldn't ask for any better. Up near 90. Had to put a little water on the field before this one to keep the dust down. Looks like it's hard for us to get a shower. I know some coaches that were hoping that it wouldn't rain, but you need a little bit of that dampness out there to keep the dust down, or it gets like playing in the old Dust Bowl and get sand and dirt in your eyes. Franklin County has not lost but one game in this season. That was pretty much a runaway there for Halifax County, and the Eagles come back and beat them. So they're evened up in the district. Get a chance to play a good Midlothian team, I'm sure, coming in here from near Richmond. Their first batter, the Trojans, bring up Erica Figge, the right fielder. On deck, Charlotte Cochran. And in the hole, Bella Musa, the catcher. Out on the mound for the Lady Eagles, Brooke Weaver pitched 2 games yesterday, really tough opponents. Did a good job there. Erica Figge stepping in, the right fielder. First pitch from Weaver is on the outside corner for a strike. Wind picking up a little bit out there, blowing from first to third. Last night, the Eagle hitters did not need any help with those high fly balls.
We apologize. We are having
three out.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Figge. Weaver getting her pitch from the bench. Figge reaching out there. covering the outside corner of that plate. A smart move there, keeping her bat alive with 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Weaver's pitch. Hard hit ball back up between first and second. Little C&I single to start the game off. Brings up Charlotte Cochran, the shortstop.
Now batting for Midlothian, number 5, Charlotte Corcoran.
Corcoran waiting on her first pitch from Weaver. That's a fair ball bunt. It does the job, sacrifices that runner over to second base. Corcoran with a sacrifice to put a runner in scoring position for Bella Musa. Musa, the catcher, there you see it on the replay. If she'd have gotten that one just a little bit farther out from the plate, may have been a base hit instead of sacrifice. But it did the job anyway. Gives Coach Brian Forbes a little bit of an idea of how Midlothian coach is going to play this game. He's going to get a run if he can here in the first inning. With 1 out, he's got a runner in scoring position. Weaver knocking that one down. Figgy getting to third base. Pitch outside and low for ball 2. There's no play down at third. You saw that on the replay. Weaver's pitch. On the outside corner for a strike. Musa, the catcher, steps in with 2 balls, 1 strike to count, 1 out. Runner on third base. Pitch outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Musa making Weaver work out there in the circle. Weaver getting her head straight to bring this pitch in just off of the inside corner for a ball.
Now batting for Midlothian, number 14, Marley Gaskell.
Musa reaching on a base on balls. The runners at the corner now bringing up Gaskell, the pitcher, Marley Gaskell. Weaver's pitch off at corner.
Here we go.
Musa standing up on second base out there. 2 runners in scoring position. For the cleanup hitter, Marley Gaskell. Pitch high, out of the zone. 2 balls. Coach Forbes going to come out and talk with Weaver and his infield and make sure they know where they're going with the ball. Weaver knows what she's supposed to do with the ball. I'm sure he's talking to his infield just as much as he is to Weaver. The pitch is going to probably play he's probably going to play Custer in as well as right. And they'll look a runner back at third, go to first. Will be the optimal play. Make sure Figgy is not going on the hit. Getting back in position now, and they are, third baseman Custer is coming in. Pitch is off the plate. Ball 3, 3-0, the count. Everybody knows Gaskell is a good stick. That's why she's batting fourth. 3-0. She's going after a 3-0 pitch. I would be running tomorrow at this time if my coach saw me swing at a 3-0 pitch. Weaver's pitch. That's Leah Davis running that one down, and that will be another sacrifice, bringing in the runner from third. Trojans.
Now batting for Midlothian, number 10, Aaron
Cracking
Higgy.
the ice here on the scoreboard. They lead 1-0. Two outs. Brings up Aaron Figgy. Weaver throwing that one by Figgy. Two outs. Trojans have scored first. Got 2 strikes on Figgy, the second baseman. Weaver's pitch. Foul back, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Sorry, I missed that. I didn't see. Oh, got a timeout. Give the Mr. Ump a breather there. That does not feel good on the bones. As old Farley says, that'll leave a mark. Got a 2-strike count. Let's give her a hand for the umpire, doing a good job out there. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Aaron Figgy stepping in with 2 outs, runner out there on second base. He takes strike 3 down the pipe. First strikeout for Weaver. 3rd out of the inning. So after the first half of an inning, the Trojans are up 1-0. You're watching Lady Eagle softball right here on Cable 12. There you see the wind coming out of the southeast with a vengeance. Could be a factor in this game if anyone gets one up in that stream of air going across the outfield. Aaliyah Davis, the leadoff batter for the Lady Eagles, takes the first pitch inside for a ball. Marley Gaskell in the circle for the Trojans. Davis fouling that one off. Even at the count up at 1. Mr. Ump's having a rough day today so far. I've had a few of those in my time. Not necessarily behind the plate, but he's a real trooper out there behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Davis. Gaskell up high with ball 2. If you're just joining us, we're in the bottom of the first inning. Haven't missed a lot. Trojans picking up 1 in the top of the first inning. Leah Davis up in the count, 3-1. Gaskell trying to find the plate on this one. Finds the inside corner on that one. Counts full. Leah Davis with a put out in the first half of the inning. This one's a high fly ball out there to second base. Figgy with that wind made it a little tough on her, but she did a good job hanging with it. F-4 for the first out. Brings up Maria Gutierrez. Gutierrez, the shortstop, will be facing Gaskell with 1 out. Ground ball, going to be a tough play. Foldenauer over to first. What a dig. Bazo scooping that one up over there for out number 2. 5-3. Brings up center fielder Becca Merrick. Batting in the third position. Merrick makes contact well. Gaskell high with that first pitch out of the zone. One-0 pitch to Merrick. Ground ball, Corcoran. Oh, Bazo couldn't reach that one to control it. Merrick ends up on second base with an error. That'll bring up Madison Ingram, designated player. Madison had a big grand slam home run last night. Really broke the game open late. First pitch is high to Ingram. Merrick standing on second base in scoring position with 2 outs. Catching the outside corner was strike with a strike. Gaskell. Hard hit ball back up the middle. That'll score 1. Merritt crossing the plate on the RBI. Ingram. breaking the ice, tying this ball game up at one.
Players, put your hands together for number 4, Sierra Wright.
Sierra Wright, the first baseman, steps in against the lefty Gaskell. Tie ball game. Ground ball back up the middle. Nice play out there, Corcoran with a put out at second base. And at the end of one, we have a tie ball game, 1-1. You're watching Lady Eagle softball here on Cable 12.
Betsy and Kimmy Hill, Brooke Powell Nelson, Brian and Delaney Ford,
Top of the second inning.
Wayne and Jewel Bussey, and Whitney Colfrey. We thank
Trojans
you for your
have
support
up
and donations to the Lady Eagles
Foldenauer,
softball.
Daniels, and Horchak. Weaver will be facing them. Tie
Now
ball
batting from
game.
Midlothian is number 17, Leah
1-1.
Foldenauer.
Weaver ready to pitch. First pitch here to Foldenauer. Foldenauer goes after that pitch for a strike. Weaver's pitch low and in the dirt. 1-1 strike to count.
Tank, pick it up, babe.
Ground ball up the middle. Shot by Gutierrez. Another base hit there. Foldenauer
Now batting for the Trojans, number 13,
stopping at first
Charlotte
base.
Daniels.
Brings up Charlotte Daniel, left fielder. Weaver getting their signal. Squares to bunt. Pulls it back. Does not commit. All inside. Foldenauer on first base. Got Wright and Custer playing in, expecting the possible bunt. Did commit on that one. 1-1 strike, 1 out. No outs, excuse me. Weaver's pitch. Two balls, 1 strike the count. Daniel pulling back and not committing to those inside pitches. Not a bad, if he can She can get a low pitch. That's what she got there. Goes over, but does the job. Moves the runner over. Sacrifice for Daniels. But she is the first out. Brings up Gabby Horshack, designated player.
Gabby Horshack.
A little bit off the plate there for ball one. Horshack's pitch down the middle for a strike. Count even at 1. Weaver's pitch. Foul back out of play. Brody Oaks with a good shot there of Horshack getting ready to hit.
Hey, you got plenty of room over here, Tank.
Weaver up on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bringing that one down the middle for strike 3.
Good.
And the second out of the inning, bringing up center fielder.
Now batting for Midlothian, number 21, Gianna Carinanti.
Carinanti, the center fielder. Ball hit up to the Cooper at second base.
We got to make that play, girls.
Ooh, first baseman pulled off to get the throw a little quick. So let's watch it on the replay. And that is a good call, absolutely.
Come on, Brock.
Brings up top of the lineup, Erica Figge. And they're going to come in to score.
What are y'all doing?
Not a little bit of a mental lapse there, but for the Lady Eagles, allows us run to score.
Got to know where your runners are.
Carinanti standing up on second base with 2
Now
outs.
batting for Midlothian, number 33, Erica Figge.
Trojans eking out another one. Love to see that run manufacturing going on. That's what you have to do against good pitchers. Weaver's tough out there, and they are doing what you can do to get something. Oh, just foul. Custer diving after it. Just a bit outside. 2 outs, 1 strike. Weaver's pitch. That's a good one. That is a fair ball. Going to score another run. Figge standing up on second base with a double. Scores Carinanti. Charlotte Corcoran
Now batting
with a
for
sacrifice in her
Midlothian,
first
number
at bat.
5, Charlotte Corcoran.
3-1 the score here in the bottom of the second inning. Weaver's pitch. Foul back out of play.
Get into the ball, babe. Get in your legs. Come on.
Corcoran behind in the count. Now it's evened up at 1. Runner out there on second base for the Trojans. 2 strikes, 1 ball to count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There you go. Must up. You got it. There's enough fingers there for all of that. 2 outs. Hard hit ball deep. Merrick goes back with the put out. After 8 for out number 3. But the Trojans pick up 2 more. Score 3-1. You're watching Lady Eagle softball here on Cable 12.
Is number 12, Kennedy
For the
Cooper.
Eagles, Kennedy Cooper, the second baseman, stepping in. Lady Eagles trail 3-1. Hard hit ball right back up through the middle. Gaskell got a mid on it, but couldn't. Ball was hit so hard they couldn't do anything with it. Base hit for Cooper, bringing up Eva Custer, the third baseman.
Eva Custer.
Custer getting out in front of that one for strike 1. Gaskell on the mound. A bunt foul, just about exactly what they need, but we're not playing horseshoes. 2 strikes the count. That normally will take the bunt off of the table. Swinging strike 3 for out number 1.
1 out. Now batting for the Eagles.
Madison McCrickard, the right fielder, stepping in for the Lady Eagles. Cooper still on first base out there. Molly Gaskell, I've been told, is commit to Florida State. Got a good arm out there. That strike thrown by McCrickard. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. Good bunt there. Beautiful base hit. Not just a sacrifice, that's a base hit. McCrickard laying down a beautiful bunt. The third. Runner stops at second base. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
For the Eagles, number 10.
Bringing up the catcher, Mackenzie Weaver. Lady Eagles trying to get something going here with the bottom of the lineup. Ground ball back to Gaskell. Over to third to Foldenauer for the lead runner. And the second out.
Yeah.
Put Weaver on first.
Now batting for the
Fielder's
Eagles.
choice.
Put your hands together for number 6, Aaliyah Davis.
Top of the lineup again for the Lady Eagles. Aaliyah Davis, the left fielder. Gaskell with a good fielding play to pick up that Sunday hop from Weaver. That pitch up high out of the zone. Ball 1 to count. Outside ball 2. Score 3-1. Lady Eagles. Nice change up. Beautiful pitch. Gaskell's pitch. That one inside for a ball. 3-1 count. 2 runners on. 2 outs. Foul that one back out of play. Davis hanging tough.
Count.
Gaskell with the pitch. Ground ball to third. Force play there. Number 3. Out at third base for the third out. Lady Eagles didn't come up with anything that inning. Still trail 3-1. Beautiful day for softball. Got a good crowd here today. If you didn't get a chance to get out, we still got another game coming up after this one. Come on out and support the Lady Eagles. Anytime you want to wonder if they're playing, go to BlueRidgeDistrict.org and look up the schedule from Lady Eagles. That's usually pretty accurate. Get out to see them. It's always good to hear some fans out there in the stands yelling for them.
Attention, attention. We are selling 50-50 raffle tickets. We are still
Have an opportunity to support these Lady Eagles and this wonderful facility.
50-50 raffle tickets. We will be drawing the winner of the 50-50 raffle after this game has concluded. If you are a parent of a varsity member of the
Coach Forbes, Dalton, all the other coaches are working hard to keep his facilities in good shape, and it's a beautiful facility. We're always excited to come out here on Battle of the Bases. Normally the end of March. This year happens to be the first weekend in April. Trojans will be bringing up the catcher, Bella Musa. She walked her first time at bat. On deck, the pitcher, Marley Gaskell. Pitch from Weaver up high out of the zone for a ball. Weaver's pitch. Down the middle for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Weaver getting her pitch, ready to bring it. Ground ball. Gutierrez up with it. Can't get it there in time.
Now batting for Midlothian.
Base hit
That is a correction
for Musa.
All JV parents are needed at the tables behind the home dugout.
Do you see it on the replay? Musa making it good speed going down the line. Brings up pitcher Marley Gaskell. She sacrificed her first at bat. Got a runner at first. That's a loop base hit. Looks like a line drive on the score sheet. Nobody out. 2 runners on. Brings up Erin Figge, the second baseman. She struck out her first at bat. Got a pinch runner for the pitcher. Can't see the number from here. Maybe they'll turn around and shortly we'll see. Ava Vozar running down there for the pitcher. Gaskell. 1 strike to count. Weaver's pitch. Good bunt. That nice hustling play there by Weaver to come out from behind the plate. Sacrifice move those runners over. And 1 out in the inning, bringing up the third baseman, Leah Foldenau. Two ducks on the pond out there, third and second. Pitch down the middle for a strike. Looked a little high. Infielders getting together where the play should go. That's always a good thing to know. Foldenauer fouling that one back. She has a base hit already and scored today. 2 of the 3 runs came from the bottom of this Trojan lineup. Weaver getting her pitch with 2 strikes. That one plays it home. Gutierrez. Got the play at third was an out. That's the second out. Foldenauer with a good play going to second base. Here you see it on the replay. Nice play there by Weaver. Put the tag. It's a little high tag, but it worked this time. Runner still at second and third with 2 outs. Weaver bringing the pitch. Fouls this one back. Charlotte Daniel. One strike to count to Charlotte Daniel, the left fielder. 2 strikes to count. Two strikes, 2 outs. Pitch just off the plate for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Weaver's pitch down the middle for a strike. Foul tip. Got by the catcher Weaver. Daniel still alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count with 2 outs. Brooke Weaver stepping on the plate. Fouls this one back. Daniel hanging tough with 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 runners on. Weaver bringing the pitch. Just missed. 2-2 the count. Weaver's pitch inside, drive in the opening, and right field's going to score 2. Base hit for Daniel, cleaning the bases. She ends up on first base. Brings up 2 more, score 5-1. Coach Brian Forbes talking to his pitcher right there, giving him a little bit of encouragement. The first game yesterday, the Lady Eagles got behind and was able to do a little bit of run manufacturing of their own. This Trojans team has been good at that today. And now they're lining the ball out, finding some openings out in the field. Roshak, the designated player, is up to bat. She struck out her first at bat. Strike to Hiroshik. That one fouled out of play. 2 strikes the count. We were ahead in the count with 2 outs. 5-1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Weaver's pitch. Bringing it on the inside corner. Hiroshik doing a good job of getting a piece of that one. Saving her bat. Weaver taking her time, getting her pitch. Change up. Hiroshik wisely did not go after that one. It was out of the zone. Another one high. Runner going. Safe. Daniel on second base. 2-2 the count. Call strike 3. Big strikeout again for Weaver. After 2.5 innings, Trojans lead 5-1. You're watching Lady Eagles softball right here on Cable 12. Bottom of the third inning, Lady Eagles trying to get something going here with the number 2, 3, 4 batters.
Now
Maria
batting for the Eagles is
Gutierrez.
number 8, Allison Hodges.
Okay, Allison Hodges is batting. High fly ball.
There you go, G.
One out.
Fielder taking care of that one. First out.
Now batting for the Eagles.
Beckham Merrick
Put your hands together for
stepping
number 2,
in with one out.
Merrick.
Carinante out there in center field with that put out. High fly ball. Carinante's got to go after this one and does a good job with it
2 out.
for the second out. Working her. Lady Eagles getting the bat on the ball. Just a lot of air under it. Madison Ingram to her day. Off of the end of the bat, Pascal Mazo for the third out. 1-3. Quick 2-3 for the Trojans. 1. Watch it. Okay.
Thank PSG Electric. Thank you for all the support.
Carinante will be stepping in for the Lady
Eagles.
Trojans.
Also, thank you to Jewel Machinery, Tri-Area Community Health.
She stayed pretty busy the bottom of the last inning.
In the Lady Eagles softball.
Now batting for
Midlothian is number 21.
With 2 putouts out there. She reached on an error and scored her last at bat. Weaver's pitch inside off of the plate for a ball. the plate, but a little bit high. Says blue. 2 balls, no strike. High fly ball. Davis giving chase. Ran out of room. Carnante with a big day. There's 2 putouts out in the center field, and comes in and starts doing it with the bat as well. First home run of the game. Score easing on up here, 6-1 the score. I'll send somebody after that ball.
Now batting from Midlothian is number 33.
Being the top of the lineup coming up now. This is a number 9 hitter that just hit that one in the poplars, maples, or whatever. Erica Figge, top of the lineup, and she has a single and a double and scored her 2 at bats. This one's foul back, out of play. One strike to count. That's 2 strikes. On the outside corner, Figge going down the first base line after that one. Weaver's pitch with 2 strikes out off of the plate. Got the sun low in the sky. They're giving the first baseman a fit. Like they're having a little trouble seeing. We'll see if it has any effect on anything. Figge with a 2-2 count. Count's full.
Full count.
Weaver struggling out there after a few hits. Ground ball, Gutierrez. Over the right for the put out.
1 out.
6-3 for out number 1.
Now batting from Midlothian, number 5, Charlotte Corkin.
Corcoran stepping in for the Trojans. She's flied out and sacrificed at first pitch for a strike. Weaver's pitch. Ground ball. Custer can't get a handle on it. Corcoran reaching on an error. Got a base runner with 1 out, bringing up catcher, number 3 hitter, Bella Musa. She walked and has a base hit and scored in her 2 at bats. Weaver's pitch inside for a ball. Corcoran getting a lot of attention down at first base, as if she might were to run. Weaver faking a throw down to first base. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Weaver's pitch up high out of the zone.
A man back there owns a concrete company gonna talk to me about money. Let me tell you something about concrete. Concrete's almost as bad as asphalt. They don't work every year, every month out of the year.
Weaver's pitch. Ground ball. Oh, ball stayed down. Gutierrez stayed up. Sorry, that's Weaver. No, not Weaver. Merrick at that shortstop. Sorry. He's standing on second base. Weaver's pitch. Hard hit ball for extra bases. Nope, she's not going to second. Scoring is Musa.
Timeout on the field.
Got a little conference going to be going on out there on the field. Score 8-1. Coach Forbes looking to reposition his players, looks like. And I think that's what going to happen. Kennedy Cooper, I think, maybe going to the mound. We're going to see here in a second. That is correct. Cooper. Moving to the circle for the Lady Eagles. We'll take a break while she gets a few warm-up pitches in. Score 8-1 here in the fourth inning. We'll be right. Roshak taking the first pitch for a strike.
To the first three to the Bahamas. First trip from the boat just to the Bahamas. Took us a little bit over. I left at 11:03. I lost 21 miles out. I lost sight at Fort Lauderdale. Then at 2:18, I was 3 miles going into the Bahamas.
Aaron Figgy. Sorry. Got a little mixed up here on my scorecard. Runner going down to second. She gets down there easy.
42 miles an hour, we just saved. We never drove a boat.
Running is Ava Yozar. Ozar. Oh, Kennedy slipped out there. Hope she's okay. Two balls and one strike to count with one out. We'll take a break while they attend to Kennedy. We'll be right back.
Dana, where did we go the first time?
Thankfully, Kennedy Cooper is not hurt. She's still pitching. Counts 3-1.
Now we're going to...
Hard hit ball down third base, foul.
Okay.
And ball, she was fortunate not to be injured. Still working on a 3-2 count against the batter, Aaron Figgy. Full count, one out, runner on second, foul back out of play. Runner is Bozar, running for the pitcher.
Count.
Trojans up 8-1 here in the fourth inning. Pitch inside off the plate for a ball. Figgy reaching on the base on balls.
Now batting for Midlothian.
Runners on first and
Leah
second.
Oldenauer.
One out. Brings up Foldenauer. She has 2 base hits to her credit this afternoon. Scored on one of them.
So what I'm doing is that Mark said it took 1,700 and I got hooked, but they had $62 in the pocket. They gave me 3 mixed runs.
Cooper a little low with that pitch for a ball.
So then
Catching it low outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out.
this crew,
2 runners on.
we leaving out of Norfolk.
Leah Foldenauer,
6-day cruise. So I don't have what happened to
the
my-
third baseman for the Trojans.
So we went
Step
up
in
north.
with a 1-1 count.
So you get it.
Cooper's pitch down the middle fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cost me $400 for the 6-day cruise. I got the balcony room included. Me and my wife, me boat, got the drink package, everyone in the boat. Yes, included. I didn't pay for nothing.
Cooper getting her pitch.
So then they gave me $200.
Fly ball out to right field. Gathered up by Crickard. With the put out. Runner tags.
Yeah.
Bozar goes to
Now
third
batting for
base.
Midlothian, number 13, Charlotte Daniels.
Got runners at the corners. With 2 outs. Brings up Charlotte Daniels, left fielder. She has a base hit today. Cooper's pitch. Foul back over our heads here. Kennedy Cooper bringing in 1 strike pitch. Runner going down to second base. Runners on second and third. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Kennedy Cooper. Ground ball. Nice play out there by Ingram to round that one up, but she couldn't hang on the plate. Scored a run.
Now batting for Midlothian is 0-0, Gabby Orochak.
So what I done was I just shot it through. Like I said, I
It scored another one, so
20-some dollars.
pulled her off the bag.
The whole food. Yeah. I lost
2 outs. Runners at the corners. Score 9-1. Lady Eagles struggling. Runner moving down
And I only paid $200.
to second base on that pitch. Runners at second and third again with 2 outs. High pitch. Nice play there by Mackenzie Weaver to get on her ladder and snag that one.
I'm losing it regardless. Not gonna lie.
All strike. Three balls, 1 strike to count. Fly ball, Weaver. Making short work of that one. Left to 2 for the 3rd out. But the score here to have 3.5 innings, 9-1. Watching Lady Eagles softball right here on Cable 12. Chair right. Up to bat for the Lady Eagles. Start the bottom of the fourth inning. Hard hit ball over the short. Corcoran over to Bazo for the first out. 6-3.
I need to hear my Eagle fans.
Brings up pitcher Kennedy Cooper. She has a base hit. Stranded out there on second. Back in the second inning. Nice change up. Gaskell working, pulling the string on that one for a strike. Fly ball, second. Figgy taking care of that one. After 4 for the second out. Brings up Eva Custer, the third baseman. She struck out her first bat.
Eva Custer.
Gaskell's pitch. Hanging at those change up. Moving right across the plate for a strike. Swinging strike 2. Gaskell not wasting any time. It's a lot easier to pitch with a 9-1 lead. Strike 3 call. Third out. 1-2-3 for the Lady Eagles going into the 5th inning. Scores 9-1. We'll be right back. Lady Eagles have a whole new infield out there. Kennedy short hops that one up. Carinante with a home run the last inning. Reached on an error. Her 2 at bats.
Make sure you donate it back.
Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The new infield out there for the Lady Eagles. Got Holland on third, Merrick at short. Hodges at second, and Ingram on first. Foul that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Come on, G, lock in, see the ball kick.
2 balls, 2 strikes, excuse me.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss. Weaver stopping it down to Ingram for the strikeout.
1 out. Now batting for the Trojans, number 33, Erica Figgy.
Figgy back up at the top of the lineup. She has a single and a double and a grounder for her 3 at-bats today. Laying down a bunt, foul. Top of the 5th inning. Trojans spanking the Lady Eagles right now. Kennedy Cooper out on the mound, bringing that one a little low. That one off the outside corner for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cooper asking where that is. Probably won't do her much good. Down 9-1. Nice bunt, beautiful bunt. Holland comes up with it, but she beat it out way yonder. Figgy, good speed down the front first base line.
Now batting for Midlothian is number 5, Charlotte Corcoran.
Brings up Charlotte Corcoran. He's fouled out. Reached on an error and scored, and a sacrifice. Figgy's standing safely on first base. Now with a hit by pitch on Corcoran.
Here we go, Bella, lock in right here.
She goes down, and Figgy stands on second base.
Now batting for Midlothian is number 1, Bella Musa.
2 runners on base are 2 big runs here in the 5th inning. Brings up catcher Musa. High fly ball out in center field.
2 out.
Nice play out
Now
there by
batting for
McCrickard.
Midlothian, number 14,
Now
Marley
in center
Gaskell.
field.
Down, baby.
Pitcher with another base hit, scoring one of those runs.
Nobody.
Gaskell standing on second base with a double. Brings up Figgy, Aaron Figgy.
Now batting for Midlothian is number 10, Aaron Figgy.
Figgy has struck out, sacrificed, and walked her 3 at-bats. Cooper bringing that one foul. Figgy digging around second base. That's the way you do it. Keep running until you hear somebody in blue holler. Figgy ready to take another shot at it. 1 strike to count. Hard hit ball down there, just a little bit foul. Pitch a little bit high and maybe a bit outside for a ball. I don't feel like you're going to convince the guy in blue any different. 10-1 the score. Hard hit ball, foul. Figgy doing a good job of hanging in there. 2 strikes. Keeping everybody awake down the third baseline. Ten to 1 at top of the 5th inning. Hard hit ball, that's going to fall. That'll score 2 more. Figgy ends up on first base with a base hit. And 2 runs scored. Scored 12 to 1. Have a pinch hitter coming in. That would be Josie Torres. Izzy Torres, I'm sorry.
Now
That
batting
is
for
an
Midlothian,
I. I cannot
number 4,
read my
Izzy
own
Torres.
writing. Izzy Torres batting for Foldenauer. Pitch from Kennedy, short hopped up. "12-1 the score. Figgy going down to second base on the wild pitch. Torres taking a strike on the outside corner. Ground ball to short. Merrick up with it. Over to Ingram for the 3rd out. 6-3. But the Trojans pick up another 3 that inning. 12-1 the score. Watching Lady Eagle softball right here on Cable 20.
50-50 ticket number. Last call. That winning number is
Madison McCrickard stepping in on the new pitcher, Charlotte Daniels, out there on the mound. Gaskell doing a yeoman's job in the circle. Takes pitch for a strike. McCrickard has a base hit today. Not a lot of activity on the Lady Eagles score sheet. Foul this one back. Strike two. McCrickard down in the count against Daniels. Swinging strike three for the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Eagles is number 10, Mackenzie Weaver.
Mackenzie Weaver stepping in. She reached on a fielder's choice back in the second inning.
We do have a winner.
Nice pitch there. Daniels just missing on the outside corner for a ball.
Thank you so much for your support to the Lady Eagles softball.
Charlotte Daniels pitch on the way. Hard hit grounder over the short. Bazo putting it up at first.
Now batting
Two
for the Eagles.
outs.
Make some noise for number 6, Aaliyah Davis.
Aaliyah Davis, the leadoff batter. Last chance here for the Lady Eagles to get something going. Daniels one ball pitch on the way. Ground ball to third. Called a foul ball, and I got a little question on that one.
Got the ball in front of his bag. And he's taking sunglasses off.
Looks like a good call from that angle. 2 outs. Daniels pitch. Call strike. Or swinging strike, excuse me. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count. Ground ball is going to be trouble. Nice shot at the Corcoran. That's the ball game. Lady Eagles coming up on the short side. The Trojans and Marley
that's the ball
Gaskell
game as the Midlothian Trojans top the
bringing it
Eagles
here
of
today.
Franklin County.
Bringing it up 460 or 360, whichever way they come up. But they came to play today. Showed up big, winning this one 12-1. Got one more game today. Still got time to get out here for the remainder of Battle of the Bases. We appreciate you joining Cable 12 for all the festivities. We thank you. Good night, everybody.